Hey everybody, my name is Linne and I'm an education specialist here at the Detroit Zoological Society, where we celebrate and save wildlife every day. Today I'm here at the Sloth Hangout building celebrating International Sloth Day. Woo! So unfortunately, the Sloth Hangout building is closed to the public. But because you guys can't see sloths, we're going to bring the sloths to you. Let's go in and meet Mo, our Linne's two-toed sloth.
My name is Betsie and I'm a night keeper at the Detroit Zoological Society. I work nights, which is a little different from day staff in that I take care of some of the nocturnal animals, and then I also close a lot of the other buildings and give animals their dinner at night so they can be out on habitat a little longer after day staff leaves.
So how many sloths does the Detroit Zoo care for?
So in this habitat we have Mo, our Linne's two-toed sloth. There's two subspecies of two-toed sloths. The Linnes are a little bit darker than the Hoffman sloths, which is the other two-toed sloth species.
Okay. And then how long have they been residents here at the zoo?
Mo came here in 2018.
Okay. And then how did they become residents?
So the Bat Conservancy in Pontiac, Michigan closed down, and they were rehomed here in 2018 along with some of the bats.
Do we know how old they are or their expected lifespan?
Mo is 18. In the wild, a two-toed sloth would live to about 20, but in captivity they can live to 30 or 40 years old.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah. What does their diet usually consist of?
So in the wild, they mainly eat leaves and young shoots on trees along with flowers, a little bit of protein like small vertebrates or bird eggs, and they'll also eat some berries. Here at the zoo, they get a specialized leaf eater biscuit for leaf-eating mammals, and they also get some fresh greens like romaine, and then they also get some vegetables and some fruit.
That sounds a lot healthier than what I eat at home. How has the Detroit Zoo staff created a habitat that kind of mimics their natural habitat?
So in the wild, they live in the canopies of rainforests in South America. So we keep his habitat very humid. So we try and keep it around 80% humidity in there. We also keep it nice and warm because sloths can't shiver because of the lack of muscles. And their metabolism is so slow that it would expend more energy to shiver to keep warm. So we keep it very warm in there like they would have in the rainforest. And then he has plenty of climbing options. Since they live way up in the canopy, we try and mimic that with some high spaces and some low spaces and some darker spaces for him to hide.
Okay, cool. That's actually really interesting. I didn't know that they couldn't shiver.
Yeah, they can't shiver because they have no muscles. Well, they have muscles, but a lack of muscles.
Right.
Yep.
So are they nocturnal?
Yes, they are nocturnal. They tend to come out at night because they need to be able to forage for food in the dark. Since they're not very fast moving, they have to avoid their natural predators like jaguars and ocelots and harpy eagles. So they come out at night, and that's usually the safest for them.
Oh wow, so that sounds like a lot of predators.
Yeah.
They have to
Yep.
kind of stay away from. Is it true that they move slow? Do all sloths tend to move really, really slow?
They move slow because of their metabolism is so slow.
Right.
They've evolved a four-chambered stomach, kind of like a cow, but it evolved separately from cows, so it's not as efficient as a ruminant. So it just takes them a longer time to digest food, so their body's mainly focusing on that, so it makes them a little slower, but if they are threatened, they can move very quickly.
Okay. Are they endangered at all?
They're threatened. They're just threatened due to habitat destruction from logging, and then also illegal pet trade. So unfortunately, they are seen as a cute animal and people want them as pets, but they're very highly specialized and do not make good pets at all.
Oh goodness, okay. So basically, if a citizen says, what can I do to help sloths, basically just don't get them as a pet?
Yep, yeah, buy sustainable products, coffee, chocolate, nuts, anything that would be grown in the rainforest. Check your supply chain when you're buying lumber or something. And then also, if you're on vacation overseas and someone wants you to pose with a sloth for just a little bit of money, it's better to say no because it's not worth it for the animal.
So I see in the habitat that there are bats actually in the same space. So I'm assuming they kind of get along just fine?
Yep, they get along. They both sort of eat the same things. Although the 5 straw-colored bats that we have in here are found in Africa, and the sloths are found in South America. They do seem to get along, and they're both species that have evolved to hang out upside down.
Oh, cool.
So.
And then last but not least, are there any cool stories that you have about working with the sloths?
So when we do their sort of yearly procedure, you get to find out things about like the animal that you normally don't see, and since sloths are so hairy, you don't realize that they have little ears, and they kind of look like small squished human ears.
Oh, wow.
So they have some really amazing adaptations for living upside down, and their hair kind of grows from their belly instead of their back. So it'll grow from their belly and kind of swoop down, unlike the pet dog where you would see it grow thicker on their back and go down.
So that's interesting. Thank you so much, Betsie, for all that awesome information about sloths today. I hope you all enjoy International Sloth Day, and hope you stay safe and have fun.